What is up, guys? All right, we are back with Mixel Max. Okay, so last night my daughter woke up and she was like screaming and crying, so I had to cut off early. Neptune, I really hope you get in on this tonight. Um, and I hope you got to see last night, like what we came up with. Like it was Shiloh, dude. What is happening? So last night that was pretty crazy trying to build Chilbo. Atreyu, yeah. Tyler G Man, dude. I'm so happy to see all you guys. Now, as long as Neptune gets in here, it's going to be completely worth this because he's the one that wanted me to do this to begin with. But I am still happy to do this because for real, I forgot about all this. I am doing good tonight. I'm a little on the tired side. Today has been 3 days in a row of well over 110 degrees with humidity up at, I'd say, probably 90% in the building I work at. Ugh, I am half dead on my feet, man. And Tyler. So, as of right now, with Mixel Max from this, we have come up with this little guy right here so far. And I can't wait to finish this because this actually looks really cool. I like that. I really thought these were like going to be eyelashes because I thought he was going to be like upside down. Yeah, I was completely wrong. The Chernobyl simulator. What? Dude, G-Man, what? When? So right now I'm working on trying to get everything set up the rest of the way because I for real did not, like I said, tonight has been a really bad start, so I'm trying to get everything set back up. Aw, dude. Couple hours ago. Wow. Well, hopefully we can have some fun tonight and maybe give you a couple smiles, G-Man. Dude, that sucks. I didn't realize there was anything wrong with your dog. Oh, I get you, Atreyu. I see what you're saying. I remember you talking about that the other night. There we go. Chernobyl simulator. That's an interesting way to look at that. That honestly is an interesting way to look at that. Ah. Oh, I'm sure that scared the ever living crap out of you, G-Man. Oh yeah, that reminds me of Treyu. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, there's that. It's finally over a 42-second video. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that later. I'm gonna have to watch that later. Save to watch later. Okay. Oh, I already got you, Atreyu. I'm already done on it. Oh yeah, Tyler. Dogs do have strokes, and it's bad. Like when dogs have seizures, it's actually really bad because when they have seizures, they can actually like break their backs. It's really bad. Atreyu, most of his dogs are like hunting style dogs. So all of his dogs are actually very special to him. Ah, there's the bag I'm looking for. 136th. But I'm on the list. I may be late to the party, but it doesn't mean I don't know how to. I've actually never been a big partier in my life. I'm sure you guys can tell that. I literally have 0 tattoos, no piercings of any kind. Shiloh, I don't know how much you know about it, but I was kind of doing some reading up on it, and the way you get like the recommendations is by doing hashtags up in the like where you say what the video is about and stuff like that. That's not the title. You got the title, and then you've got the you have the description. That's where you put your hashtags at, and you only got to do like 10 or 15 hashtags. But if you use something like Copilot, it will help you create hashtags for whatever your video is. Tyler, if you need sleep, go to sleep. Okay. The kittens are keeping you. Tyler. Oh, dude. They'll get out of that stage of keeping you up all night, and eventually they're going to grow up to be cats. They keep you up all night because they'll be laying on your face, meowing because they're hungry, uh, trying to break down your door, scratching your furniture. G-Man, I'd probably start trying to find a different place to start burying. Tyler, I really hope you get a good night's sleep, man. You have a good night. I'll see you around, man. Good night, homie. All right, so all I'm doing right now is just trying to get everything set up. I know I am way late on getting everything set up. It usually takes me about 20 minutes to half an hour just to get things set up. And especially with the Legos, that's an even bigger trick. Mostly because let's see. Oh, that was the other one. Um, Mostly because when I'm trying to get everything set up for the Legos, like what I'm doing right now, is it just takes a lot. Like right now, I'm using these. Oh, you got 16 acres. Okay, okay. 16 acres would be nice. I think I think our house is on half an acre. I think that's what we have, which is pretty average. I mean, most people, that's about what they have. Oh, she was only 3? Okay, let me ask this, G-Man. Was she inbred? Is that... Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. That sucks, man. Okay, got that one. And I think between this and having these off to the side, I don't think I need any of those. I think everything else is good. I think we're just about ready to start trying to get the rest of this Mixel done. Because I can't wait to get this finished. I want to see what Max turns out to look like. Because for real, this has been an absolute trip trying to make this. I've enjoyed this. I'm very glad. I love it when you guys give me ideas, because some of the ideas you guys give me are better than anything that I could probably come up with off the top of my head. That's for sure. Alright. Put this here, got that there. Oh. Gotta add these. 250,000? Wow. Shiloh, that's really awesome, man. You got any tips and tricks for me on that? For real, I'm always down for help. Alright, so we got all these. And then the only thing I need is to empty that. The behemoth. Oh, that's cool. So is it like old clothes that you would have worn, or do you guys buy the clothes new, like they would for a normal funeral? Because I know a lot of people actually do that. A lot of people do that, actually. See, I don't want that. When I die, I just want to be cremated. Oh, where do I put this baggie? Because I'm not going to probably need it too much, but we'll see. Lastly, I need the most important part of all. The instructions. Old clothes? Okay. Hair. Alright, so let's get on to the Lego app. See all that yellow that just shined up in my face? That's why you guys can't see, because my screen brightness is too high. Go down to my face. Go over to Mixels. And find... Come on, where is he? There we go. Doesn't really matter which one I look for, because it's going to work no matter what. That is not what I was trying to do. Okay, I gotta shut this first. I gotta remember. I keep screwing myself up on that. Right there, Max. Hi, Max. How's it going? Alright. So now I've got that. Now I gotta go to... Where were we at? 17. Just a little bit past that. Alright. There we go. So... Oh, that time you bought it. Okay. 50,000. That's awesome. Shorts sounds. Dude, I bet that was hilarious. I'm gonna have to hold up. Star Wars parody. Hold up, because I'm going to, of course, take a picture. Why? Because I want to remember to look that up. 49,000. Dude, that is awesome. Out of dominoes? That'd be interesting. So are you gonna do like I gotta get back here to the instructions. Um are you gonna do like a little like 9 by 9 or 3 by 3 like rectangle thing and then like leave the center one out? Or how are you planning on doing that? First is first, we need Legos. Alright, so I need to find two of these. And we have two. And some of their side pieces. The ones that have the little balls on the side. And I think, was it the rabbit where I found most of those? There's one. Because I need a total of 4 of those. So I'm probably going to have to search elsewhere for these. But at least I know I have. Alright, so I may actually have to get in there. Oh, I got you, Shiloh. Interesting. Okay. 3 by 4 rectangle. Okay. That actually sounds like a wonderful idea. That actually sounds like a really wonderful idea. I think that would look. I think that would turn out really cool. Let's see here. I got at least one of these. Now I gotta try and find the other one. Through all this mess. Hmm. Yeah. Put those off to the side. I'll break out the big one. Because I think it might be a little bit easier to find. Especially since it's such a big bag. That's one big bag right there. Ah, there's number 2. I knew I'd probably find him in here. 3 and 4. Got him. That's a lot of Legos. I honestly did not realize how many there were of those. I think it would be harder to do that at Treyu. Unless you got one of those ones that it's well, this the button switch is yeah, it kind of looks like this. Um, it kind of looks like this. I mean, it's decently sized, but it's got that little like thing right here, and it's like a toggle switch. I mean, it's still a regular switch, but it's almost like a toggle switch. That right there, if you were to take that, you could cut down one of the dominoes and put like half of it up here, or maybe take, I don't know how big your dominoes are, or take like a domino and put it like sideways, like for the top up here and then the bottom down here. Just an idea. Oh, dude. Okay, so we've got 5 dogs, um, 3 cats, 3 goldfish, 3 children, me. I'm about 50 by myself. I am all ears, Atreyu. I am all ears for your idea, man. I think I might have what I'm looking for. Although it's probably not going to be the exact thing this is demanding. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and where's the other blue one? I'm going to take this, and I'm going to use these, because I've seen where this goes. So we're going to take that, and we're going to put that like that. Because if this thing's supposed to be an ice creature, we're going to make it an ice creature. The best I can, anyways. Two dominoes tall. 70 animals. I would not be able to keep up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The seesaw type. Because usually the way that those ones work is it like comes out like this kind of, and then like you got to push in order to get it to do it, just like a seesaw. But what about this? Like I said, I don't know what size, if they're just like normal size dominoes, but what if you took and, like, let's say that's a normal domino. What if you cut the domino in half and then somehow, and I don't know what your skills are, but like somehow hollow out the inside part of the domino and then like stick that over the light switch thing, over the little flipper thingy, and then you could actually have a domino as the light switch. All right, so now we got these two made. These are part of this thing's arms. So right there is one, and then we got the other one over here on this side, because they're going to go up at the top, of course, because they're arms. To hide the vertical domino. That's a weird, interesting idea. Oh, you can't cut them in half? Okay. You're about to start organizing, G-Man? I don't blame you, dude. I wish I would have had the time to actually download the instructions so I could put them down here in the corner for you guys again, like usual. But it just did not work out this time. Not for this set. Like I said, this was kind of rushed, but at the same point, I really, after, I've always wanted to try and remake sets that I don't have the actual sets and see how well I can do. And so far, it's actually turning out pretty cool. I like it anyways. All right, I actually need black this time. Maybe I can have it in gray. I'm pretty sure I got it in gray, dark gray anyways. Because the piece I need is a 1x2 with the hole in the center. Kinda like this one, except for only one hole. And I know those are a popular piece that was made, so I know I've got at least one somewhere. I wonder if I could. Oh, come on. Two of them? Boy. I hope I don't need two of these. Because if I need two of these, I'm going to be hurting. Or that, or we're just going to have to make it out of another color. I kind of like this because this actually fits the name Mixels perfectly. All right, come on. Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. I know you're here. $6,472 Legos. And I don't have one? I think I am going to have to break out the black bricks. Huh. I thought I would have them. Oh well. Now this is going to be a trick because the black bag of Legos. I guess there's not that much there. I thought that was way more. Huh. I shall split this in two, and I shall call one half Buddy, the other half Bobby. Oh. Oh, man. I bet that was an absolute pain. I bet that was an absolute pain. Alright, that should be most of the bigger pieces. Now for the smaller pieces. I think anyways. Or at least we're going to try this the best we can. There we go. Got him. Okay, so got blue. I want to make sure that I don't have to make like 3 things of this. Okay. No, we only got to make 1 for the moment. For the moment. Ah, there's 1 right there. I knew I'd have more. Right there's number 2. Boy. Yeah, boy. Alright, so now that we got 2 of those and our little 2x4, we're going to throw these on top of here. And for real, if there's anybody out there that, let me change this because that's not what I was... Goal. Caps lock. Say hi if you are... Well, let me throw that in there. If you are new. And then we'll put our little smiley face. Throw a few on there. And then we will go to filters. Add one. Hit scroll. And then we're going to take this down just barely. Wrong direction. Come on. There we go. That looks about right. I'm good with that. Shiloh. I'm going to have to place 2 verticals so that won't happen again. Good. Good. I'm glad at least you got it figured out. So that's a key point. All right, so I need one of these gray pieces. Because I know I've got 432 of them. Oh, come on. There's one. That one. Nice. Nice, Atreyu. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. Alright, so now we're going to put this sideways on here. So that way we still got the room for the hole. I see you. Alright, we need one that goes down, but because I don't have that specifically, I need it from here. Because I got a bunch of them out of this set. I don't remember if it's this one or the other rabbit one. But I know I've got them. It's looking like the rabbit set. Blam. Haha. Got it. Alright, so that's going to go on the opposite side of that. So that way it looks like that. Atreyu, it works. That is wonderful. Even if it starts breaking a little bit, you at least have a prototype that works. That's awesome. Alright, so there's that. And then we need pieces that I have not seen in a very, very long time. Actually, right there it is. Ha! I don't know how easily I can show this to you. That's the piece I need. Because that actually gets... I'm amazed how well this is going. Like, I really thought this was going to be a disaster trying to do this. Now that we've got our clear piece, blam. Better thumbnails. Shiloh, that's one of the reasons I like using AI, because all you got to do is try and retype it a little bit, and as long as you got the patience to wait for it to render the picture, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Adding sideways dominoes on the sides. Cool. That actually sounds like that. Atreyu, you gotta put that. You gotta post that. You gotta put a post of the picture of what it looks like, because that would be neat to see. All right, so now that we got this facing like this, we got to put it up through there, like that. I cannot believe this. Okay, so after putting that together, I noticed, of course, I got to turn down my brightness so you guys can see. That right there, they actually put a thing, don't shoot this at people's eyes. You may harm them. Now to turn my brightness back up. Oh, you're already done organizing? Cool. Really? Nah, dude, I like hearing people's opinions on it. I honestly like hearing people's opinions on it. That's good. But you gotta admit though, some of the thumbnails that I post are pretty hilarious. Maybe a little bit. The Minecraft one was funny. Did you see my head in that? My head was like. All right, so now that we got this, we need an. Oh, okay. So that's got to go sideways like this. So we gotta leave this like that. Then we need one of the 1x2 blues. And then we needed a white piece. A white single piece. So we needed... I guess it really doesn't matter whether it's square or round. I mean, it works. Okay. You have a Lego color palette. That's cool. I'm serious. I really appreciate. Like I love that you guys are honest. That's cool. All right, so now we got that going there, and then we're gonna put the white one right next to it, because then we're gonna have, if I can find, it's flat. That is not what I was looking for. That is not what I'm looking for either. Come on, I know I got at least one more. This dude's about to start breathing fire. Ha ha ha. There we go. So now we can put that on there. Like that. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize it had a picture on. Oh, okay. So that's why it has that one on the outside. Because we're going to take an extra one of these little ones and throw it not on the floor. That was not where I was planning on it going. Ah, there we go. All right, so then at the side, take that and do that. Interesting. Okay. I definitely can understand. I get it. I get it. So then if it was like a screenshot of like what you're looking at right now, you would be more apt to click on it than if it was, well, like the Minecraft picture. It's a serious question. I'm just wondering. Oh, so we get to add this. Okay, so we're done with that little bit right there. Then we need... And I know I found one in blue. There it is. Got it. Right there. Alright, so two little... I don't even care if they're white, black, blue, yellow. I'm probably using pink again. I can't even find it in pink. Ah, there. Nope, those are upside down. Those are too long. Those are upside down. Mr. Rabbit, you are failing me. You are failing me tonight. There's one. There's two. So it's still going to be brown. Okay. That's good information for future reference. I appreciate that. All right, so then we got to put those two on that. So that actually shows like that. Then we need two of those single... I know I got a bunch of those in gray. I know I do. Where have the little pieces gone? I don't know if they would have to be single ones like that, or would it be okay if I used... Huh. Then we're going to go to this set. Pikazilla, what up? Again to you too. I'm gonna have to check that out, Shiloh. You got your own personal intro. Alright, let's find, because I know I've got them. I just don't remember what color they are from this set. I was thinking they were white, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Which is really sad, because I just built this set, like, what, 2 nights ago? Of course, I could be 1,000,000% wrong. Purple. There's one. See, I should have remembered that. I love the color purple. There's another one. Got it. Oh, I can't wait to finish this one. When did this start? What time is it? Oh my gosh, almost an hour ago. Wow, I didn't realize it was already 11 o'clock. Oh, interesting. Okay, Shiloh. That's cool. Hiccups. Alright, so then on this, we're going to add 2 more of the blue ones. Whenever I find blue. Which I know it ain't that far away. And I know I've got blue ones that are clear ones that are what this thing is asking for. So now that we got that piece, yeah, it's going to add them backwards to where they look like that. Put it up to my face so you can see the difference. I am finishing that Max one that we were working on last night. So far, we got arms. It took me a little bit to get going because I was trying to get on here because I didn't want to be too late and then everybody go to bed. But at the same point, like, I understand if you guys are going to sleep, because I'm not going to try and keep you guys up. But right now, of course, we have most of Max done. But right now we're building the arms. And I just got this part done, and I got to figure out where... Oh, okay, so that goes to the front part. So we're going to put that on here, on that. So if I turn this, let's see, that way, then the 2 little triangles, okay, so that right there is going to go onto there. There we go. So that way that, yeah. Yes, Frosticons. I was trying to remember the name earlier. Rainbow Shine Star. That's an awesome name. You're not going to sleep? What up? All right, if I'm a little bit quiet on your end, then I will raise this just slightly. Hopefully it helps a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you, man. So how are you doing tonight, Rainbow? All right, so we get to add this to. Let's see. Turn him around. This goes on this side. That's some long arms. That's some long arms. Like this dude could probably. Yeah, he can almost. Yeah, he can scratch his head. Well, his eyeball. That's not a good idea, dude. You'll go blind. All right, now we get to start on the other side of this. On the other arm, I should say. So there's that one, because we got to start with this one. The little 2x2. And then we got to go for... Ah, come on, where is it? I know there's more. I know there is. Is it in the other one? Ah, got it. So just out of curiosity, I see that it looks like there's 5 people watching at the moment when I'm saying this. Um, what made everybody cool? Welcome aboard, Rainbow. Welcome aboard. So just out of curiosity, what made you guys like click on to start watching me? Just out of curiosity. And then all of a sudden it goes down to 3 viewers. All right, so we got to add on from the top of this. We got to add on. That was not what I was looking for. There it is. Got to get one of those. Sweet. Oh, those are nostrils? Oh. Huh. So he can eat and breathe at the same time. Interesting. That's a trip. All right, so now we need the one that goes down the side, well, down the back. There we go. This one. This will work. So now we got that one in front of his head crest. Okay. Cool. All right, so now I got to do this backwards, which always makes me confused. Which it shouldn't, but it does. It messes with my head. All right, so we got to get the one right here, and then we're going to do that white one, the white single. There we go. That works. All right, so now that we got that part, now we got to do 2 more of the... There we go. That'll work. Cool. Okay, so each arm actually has a tattoo now. Coming from the guy that has no... Another one! Yeah! So now we got another tattoo. So so good old Muscles has one tattoo on this hand, and then he's gonna have a different tattoo on the other one. Love it. I love playing with Legos. I know you guys probably do too. I mean, why else would you be here? Alright, so let's see if we can find another clear one. Like what I had found before, which I highly doubt I'm going to find clear. Because I really don't have... I mean, I got a little plate of blue, but not enough. Alright, so let's get that on there. There we go. Mm-hmm. Does that look better against the white back? No, it really doesn't. How good is my camera? There we go. I don't know. Alright. Oh, I did see another one of these. So we actually can make both firing systems. Like I said, because it's got to use this one right here. But we got another one. So we actually have two rocket cannons. All right, wait a second. Which side does this go on? This one. Oh, that's cool. It kind of has like an arrow, like which way it's supposed to shoot. That's crazy. Yeah. I am no pro at Legos. I am no pro at Legos. So for real, let me turn my brightness back down on my camera so you can actually see properly. I'm just using the Lego app. That's really literally all I'm doing is using the Lego app. But I thought it was I've always wanted to build sets from Legos I already have, and like his name is Neptune, is the one that originally brought up the idea, and I had forgotten about these Legos. They're called Mixels. That's why you see Mixel everywhere on everything. Um, and I've always wanted the Mixel sets, but I never bought them, and I'm so mad at myself for never having bought them. And I guess now when I looked it up, there's like 50 some odd sets, and they are like I love them because they were like the original creator style Legos where you had three different sets and then you could make one big thing. Whereas with the creators now it's like one big thing and then you can make several other little things. So I totally I appreciate it, Rainbow. So I totally um when Neptune brought that up, I'm like, you know what? I totally forgot about those. So I started looking them up, and he specifically was mentioning the one Chilbo, and that was in the video before this one from last night that got all of this started. I appreciate it, Rainbow. But I've always had fun playing with Legos, and when um like I had brought it up to my wife because we got three kids and I always wanted to stay at home and try and do like work from home style stuff. And I've always wanted to do YouTube. So I was like, you know what? This is what I want to do. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. It's fun. I love it. Please let me do this. And she was like, all right, go ahead. And here we are. Here we are. This is almost 2 months into it, and I think everything is going awesome so far. I mean, especially with you guys. I think everything is going awesome so far, and I would have it no other way. I really want this. I really want this to be like my full time job, whether it's playing with Legos during the streams with you guys, or playing Fortnite, or Roblox, or anything. They got their own cartoon? What? I hold on. I am not going to miss. I need to look that up. I have got to look up that cartoon. I did not know they had their own cartoon. That, yes, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look that up. Alright, gotta find. Ah! We will do it in black. Because that was the first one I found for. Blam! That piece. Alright, so let me see. I found another one. Alright, so now that I know that that works like that, we at least got this going on now. So I just got to find which. I did those in purple from here. So let's see if we can find some more of those, because I think I do have more. If I don't have them in pink, I've got them in purple. And if I don't have them in purple, then I'm going to have to look for another color, because they're somewhere around here. Because I know I got them. I know I got those pieces. Of course, I could actually use a different design, too. Ooh, red. That'll work. Like I said, these ain't called Mixels for nothing. And if Lego can do it, I can do it. Or maybe I can't do it. Where's the piece at? Because for real, I know exactly what I'm looking for. Because all I'm looking for is another single piece that looks like that. That's all I'm looking for. Oh, are you kidding me? I did not know that. I did not know that it was all because of Cartoon Network's deal with Lego. Wow. That is totally awesome. That is honestly, that's very, very amazing to me. Okay, I'm gonna need another plate. Why? Because this little bowl is not making heads or tails for me on this. Shh, this is a library. Alright, now that we got our two reds, I can put those onto here finally. This is gonna look weird. Three seasons. Wow. Flip a clip. I was trying to mess with that a little bit. I How good are you, Rainbow, on that? Like, are you able to do like actual decent animations? It's all good, Pikazilla. It is all good. Alright, let's see if I can find. Because if I can't find them in clear, it's just. I found one. Can I find another? Can I? Probably not. I did. As Tweety Bird would say, I did, doll putty tat. Oh wow, I did not know that. Wow. That is actually really super cool. I can't believe that. That's neat to know. That's interesting. I bet that got a lot of extra views for them and spread the word about Legos a lot better when that first came out. Huh. I am gonna have to look into that. Because if I can find that, I wonder how much legal trouble I would be in if I tried running like a marathon of all the shows. I bet I would be in a lot of trouble. Hmm. Ended in 2016. Well, that makes a whole lot of sense because in 2016 I was busy working. Yes or no to what? Oh, it's actually online still. Cool. I want to watch that. I bet that would be a fun one to watch. All right, so now that we got that, we're going to add this to this. And actually, okay. So where that fires from, we're just going to put that on here. So that way, it looks like this. Right here. And here. Animating is very hard. 12 subscribers? Nice. Hey, at least you're going up. Back to build. Don't worry, we're going to go back to build, I promise. 1 second. Do 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 do. Punisher! ¿Cómo te llamas? Alright. So back to build. We got to put the other arm on this dude. So, wait, why is that? Oh, no, that's not backwards. Okay. So now that. Oh, that's his fingers. Okay. So this dude's like Scorpion. He's a blue Scorpion. Because Scorpion has the things when he goes, come here. Or get over here. That's what he says. Get over here. I am a failure. So far, we've got. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now for the legs. I think we should be on the legs. Alright, so now it's going to be a little bit of the hard part because the specific pieces this is going to be asking for, I know I have. I just am not 1,000,000% positive where as I just look at this. Because what it's asking for is yes. This one right here, which is kind of an oddball one. But at least I know I need 2 of them, so if I look for the other one now real quick, I won't have to later. You can't tell me that's the only one I have of that. I know better than that. Unless I accidentally mixed it in with the other ones. Last night was pretty crazy trying to build what we got done. Go right on ahead, Punisher. I am all ears. Yes. As far as Scorpion and the kunai. IMBO. What does that mean? I'm not the best at all of that. That's what I'm asking. Huh. So I guess we're just gonna try and play this by ear. Cool. Okay, so it is called a kunai. Ah, I know I have that because I've seen a bunch of these. As soon as I find it, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because the piece this is asking for is actually very popular with Technic sets. Or at least the style of pieces. Because that 1x2 that has the cross in the middle of this right here. That's not what I'm looking for. Huh. This could get difficult fast. Well then, we're gonna put that there. Oh, whoops. Put that back over here with the proper setting with. And because I don't think I have them in gray, and I don't think they would be in dark gray. Because the piece I'm looking for actually has the bottom piece flipped upside down. Nope, that's not it. Is that it? No, that's not. See, because we're looking for is a piece that kind of looks like this, except for instead of the studs being on the outside, they got to be on the inside. Oh, what? I'm missing a lot. Hold on. That Garfield, when that 3D Garfield came out, that was something that they were really trying to go for, um, because they were trying to push the 3D animation back then, and that's why Garfield and Friends came out like that. It was because it was too far ahead of its time. It cost the studio way too much money at that point. Yes, it absolutely would be a great one for them to bring back. All right, so we're going to go a little bit ahead on this and find out what all this... Okay, I see what it's building. I see what it's building. Okay, so what we need to do... What in the world? Like, everything all of a sudden just went black. At least from my side. I don't know what I hit. Is everyone still there? It looks like everything's still streaming. Nice. I love the little wave. That is cool. I love that penguin. Alright, so I need... Yes. Is his legs. So we need to start with... We're going to start with this right here. Because this was not working out the way that they intended it to work out. So we're going to try this a different way. So the way this does is it's got it going backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to take... This is actually the necessary part. So we're going to use this in order to do that. Then from there we are going to take let me find it. Where is it? I know I've got that. I know I. That one would almost work. Well, I need this one anyway, so we're gonna hold that off to the side. Come on, I know I got the singles for that. Maybe I gotta check the rabbit one. That would almost work, but it's not quite right. Oh wait, not the rabbit one. What am I thinking? Unless maybe there is one on here. I really doubt it. I highly doubt. Ooh, that would be a. Oh, that's gonna be too big. Never mind. There we go. Going after this one. It's okay, Rainbow. I don't blame you, man. Some of the modern cartoons are just way too far out there. Ooh. Ten times 44 would be 440. No, Punisher, you're not the only one that remembers that show. Alright, so what I need is just one of the. This will work perfectly. This will work perfectly. Because I can take this, put this backwards on here, like that. And then we can take and put, let's say, well, first, I'm going to put this back over here so I can find, because I know I have, not those ones. Where is it? Actually, this will work just fine. We're going to use these two pieces here. We're going to put this piece here. Then we're going to take this one and we're going to put it in there. And there we go. We got our little laser cannon. At this point, it is 11:38 at night, my time. For me. Alright, so there's that part. Next, for the other side of that, we need to put. That's a lot. Why not just take. Which, I mean, I get it. I get what they're trying to go for. I ain't mad at them. But we're going to go. This is supposed to be a frost beast, so why not use a clear blue one? So we're going to take we're going to take that blue one, throw it on there like that. So that way that looks like that. It probably does kind of look like daytime. I don't know. I got two ceiling fans that each have 3 light bulbs in them. And of course, I've got my super bright phone that is illuminating. Let me tell you a ghost story. I couldn't find the piece. I don't know where you come up with those little the emotes, but those are so cool. Okay, you guys know every once in a while, I've got to strike out. Oh man. See, this is why I don't understand how I have so many followers, because I'm an old man. Ow! And I've been sitting on my legs for far too long. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, now they're breathing. I should be okay. I promised myself I would never get old. Now, there are two different sets to that. Because getting old mentally, I will never get old. Spooky. Love it. They're bringing back King of the Hill? When was that ever discussed? Because I never heard that one before. I have not heard anything about King of the Hill coming back. That's cool, though. Alright, now I know I got this piece coming up. Because that piece is actually this piece. If I did it right. No, that's not the piece I'm looking for. That is not the droid I am looking for. I'm so glad you guys joined me tonight. Like, I really do have a blast. Aww. Well, this Max is going to be a girl. You know why this one's going to be a girl? Because we are going to have to paint her toes. We are going to have to paint her toes. Which is just fine by me. So we are going to give her pink toes. Because I'm pretty sure that's what this other side is going to have to use anyways. And I'm totally cool with that. I hope you guys are too. How much longer live? G-Man, honestly, tonight is probably going to be a while. So, I mean, for real, I don't ever expect you guys to stay on with me from dusk till dawn. If you start it, we must finish it. I don't expect that. Not on the normal. No, I don't usually paint my toenails. Let's see. This one goes on this side. And then we need the little toe. You know what? We're gonna do. We're gonna totally pink this out. We are totally gonna pink this out. If I can find the right piece, because I thought I had. I do. I do. We're gonna use. You know what? We're gonna use purple. I can't find pink. We're gonna use purple. There we go. There we go. Pink and purple toes. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. Alright, so there's one of your feet, dude. Dudette. I can't believe they would have it on that side. They have it on that side. I don't understand that. Why? How dare you question the Lego gods? You're flying to the sky right now? It's all good, man. It is all good. Hey, curiosity is how you learn. Period. I don't care how you look at it. Curiosity is how you learn. Alright, so now we got to come up with... How did I do this on that side? Okay, I did that one, that one. Okay, so we started with this one. And then it was backwards. Yeah, because it was on the back that I used that piece. So I got to find another one on the gray side. So let me put this up over here for a second. Put my light bright down. Back to your question, Rainbow. The reason this looks like a tablet is because I've got one of the Z Fold phones. The reason that I originally got this phone is because I wanted to play Fortnite on my phone because that's what I originally wanted to start streaming. Your video flopped? What do you mean? Okay. Punisher, the AI videos that I post are just joke, like they're joke. The one that I posted today was the one. It's a kid's joke. Where why did the teacher or why did the student eat their test? Because the teacher said it was a piece of cake. Ah ha ha ah ha ha. That's where that came from. Oh no. I drink coffee. Okay, so I've got a thermos that's like 30 ounces or something like that. I make coffee first thing in the morning, and that's what helps me wake up during the day. Then during the day, I have one can of pop, and then I've got a bottle of pop for after work. Toesies. I love that name. That's cool. Um, so that's where the jokes come from. But I was trying to come up with, or I was trying to find like kids jokes, so I want to start doing a bunch of little stuff here and there. Just like I don't know, it. That's the thing with ADHD. My brain can't sit still. So for my job to sit there, I drink my coffee black too, because I make it first thing in the morning and then it sits in the refrigerator for about an hour before I actually am able to drink it. So I drink half of it when I go on my very first break at work, and then I drink the other half of my coffee on my second break. Coffee. The duck one. Oh, why did the duck pay for dinner? Because he has the bill. The duck bill. About to hit 400. Are you about to hit 400, G Man? I thought you were over that. Okay, that is not the piece I was looking for, but I don't remember having this piece. That's kind of cool. All right, I know I've got more of those. I know I. There we go. Got it. And I think it was white. Yes. White. I didn't find that one in here. I found that one in. Which set was it? It wasn't that one. I think it was this one. Aw, come on. I know it's here. I'm probably just looking in the wrong set. Honestly. Probably just looking. No, right there. Right there it is. Got it. Okay, so. Alright, so that's got to go down into there. We are not getting into Sigma. Sigma, Ligma, off limits. Me? Really? Oh, man. Alright, cool. So actually, we can try to see if maybe we can. As long as I find, yes. No! I just dumped everything everywhere. Not everything, but close enough. Dang it. Alright, so we can make a second. Did you hear that hit the floor? Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. What? I totally don't understand that. It'd be awesome if I could hit 400. I'm really getting anxious because I would love to hit 500. I can't wait until I can hit 500. Hopefully by then, everything else will be like falling into place and going great. So now we can finally make that. Now we just got to turn that over. Because yes, I have the other two. I just need to find the clear blue one. Come on. I had enough Minecraft sets. I know I have that piece. And if I don't have it in dark blue, then I'm just going to do it in white. Or if I have enough singles, I'll do it that. Oh, we'll do it with light blue. Maybe that'll show off the pink a little bit more. I'm almost afraid to ask, but Rainbow, why do your legs hurt? Alright, so now we got that. So this one's going to go on this side. So I'll be on that side. And then we got the other purple one. Where did... Yeah, just so. I can't believe it. B1, yes! I have 26,000 views. Wow. I was not expecting to see that number. Cool. Alright, so now that we got that on here, B1, you made it just in time. Because with a simple click, we now have our superb warrior, Mixel Max. Rah, 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 rah. With his tattoos, nevertheless. Gotta make sure he's got his tattoos. I love this. That is so cool. I love this Mixel. That is totally awesome. I can't believe we actually made that. Like, that is so cool. And it's so off color. Especially him and his lightsaber and his flashlight. It's okay, Rainbow. I hope so. Crazy teeth. Yeah. 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 Crazy teeth. The rainbow mixels. That's cool. You know what? That kind of makes up my mind. I think I know what I think I know what we're about to do. I love that. That little that is cool. I wish Neptune would have been online, man. I really wish he would have been online. But he said earlier, I don't know, it was probably about 6 o'clock. He said he was super tired and he was probably going to go to bed. So I don't blame him, but I hope he gets to see this tomorrow. Frosticon. He's a serious dentist. Hold on. Let me find. You know what? Come on, where is it? Because I know I got them. Where are they? Where are they? I know I have them. Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. I had those pieces. I knew I had those pieces. They were just in white. Oh well. I think it looks better this way. I know what set we're gonna start building here in just a second. Because I wasn't sure how long I was gonna stream for tonight, and I really wanted to. Like I said, I didn't know how long I was gonna stream for tonight. So I set a couple of my sets off to the side, and there's one, two, because I figured if I got done soon enough, I'd go through and build another one. I just found him in another Oh well. There we go. Okay, I got enough out of that. Now give me a second, because, yeah, right here. This will be perfect. This is going to be perfect. No, I know I can find another one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and come on, just one more. One more. One more, come on. I know I got at least one more. There. Toothbrush. My name, yeah. What set? What set? What set? You need to come up with a channel name. Well, that can definitely get hard. I mean, it is all good, Rainbow. You do your animation. It is no big deal. Because I'm sure you can still listen. And if you can't, and you need to get going, we'll see you again. I hope. Say aw. Like, aw. Ain't heard nothing you really like. I would have to give that some time, man. Like, I would have to think about that for a couple days. Because coming up with names, I'm pretty good at it. Dentist for Frosticons. That'd be awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna hold this up until I see reactions. I'm gonna hold this up. You guys can say no if you want to. Alright, we go for the unicorn. Because I was curious about that. I didn't know how you guys would react to that, because I was like, you know what? I saw it. Love it. No. Actually, G-Man, I'm going to have to say no on that one. Just for tonight. It's because the other set, I think, honestly, if I would have been able to start sooner and gotten done sooner, I would definitely give you guys the choice. But I think for tonight, we're definitely gonna. I think this one's a good one to go for. I think this one's a good one to go for because um, it's only got 145 pieces, so it shouldn't be that bad to Punisher. Because the other set is the other set has hold on. Try not to I guess it's not that far off. And you guys have stuck in there for quite a while tonight. And we do have some new arrivals. Alright. Then fine. We will do this. I still want to hear about that Lego robot game. Do you have the ability to post the pictures on your site? All right, Rainbow, then I need your attention here for a couple of seconds. Because here's the two sets we could do. And you guys got to. I'll wait until you guys. We'll see how many people go for what. Here's what we've got. I want to hear about your goal, Punisher. That is perfectly fine, G-Man. I can't wait to see you post about it because a Lego robot game would sound really interesting, actually. Durburger? I figured. The unicorn wearing the Durburger hat. Only opening one at a time. That actually sounds like a really good goal. I'm not gonna lie, Punisher. That sounds like a really good goal. All right, fine. We will do Durburger tonight. Eating or wearing the Durburger hat. We'll do that when we do the unicorn. You're missing one piece. Out of all the Legos you have and you're missing a piece, is anybody out there? You guys ever listen to Pink Floyd? Do you guys even know who Pink Floyd is? Fortnite. Durburger. Welcome to Durburger, home of the Durburger. Can I take your order? We shall start with bag one. Oh, you just built the set. Oh, cool. Y'all gotta stop posting that. That little circle drives me cray. On top of the unicorn head. Good Burger was an awesome show. Good Burger was an amazing, amazing show. I absolutely loved that. I loved that movie. Most everyone went for Der Burger, so we're gonna do Der Burger tonight. But the circle of circles. The sequel was bad. The sequel was very bad. Alright, so we shall start with baggie number 1. With another baggie of number 2. Oh, the sequel was originally on Paramount. Wait. Wasn't this... No, that was the original. I never watched the sequel. The sequel to Good Burger. I never watched it. I need to watch it. I need to get on there and find... I need to watch it. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully you guys can still hear me pretty good. Because I'm going to set that up here. So, we got to start with this. Then we got to get 2 green ones. Which I'm assuming is almost like lettuce. 9 out of 10? I'm gonna have to find that and see that. Alright, so after we get this on there, we gotta get 2 white ones, so we can put those right here. Alright, so we got this right here so far. Trying to get it to look right. Alright. So on the opposite side of that, we got a second one of these pieces. Which is pretty cool. Dumpster garbage? Ooh, we're about to see a war. Keep it clean, guys. Or girls. I don't know who all's what. Alright. So now we're putting little triangle flat pieces on here in the center. So that way, it looks like we got lettuce starting. And then, from here, we got to put one of the brown ones like this. Now we're putting them all around the edges. Cool. I'm assuming this is the center of all of this. I'm trying to hold this up so you guys can see. Put another one. So all the outside pieces are the so it's got all the nubs on the outside. That and that. There we go. So now we've got that. Ooh, now that we got that done. Yeah, typically Rainbow, that's what happens in Fortnite. Palpatine clone? Okay, apparently I must have missed that. Alright, so we need the white one. Then a green. So that way we can put that on top of there. We need 2 brown 3s. Switch those there. And the other one's going there. I'm assuming this is the hamburger patty. Either that or sandwiches now come with carrots. In between there, we got nut. That's how they explain this. Hey, some writing is extremely shoddy. Most of it is. Alright, so on top of that, on top of the green, we're going to put the black one. Yes, that is exactly what they did, G-Man. Alright, Punisher. You have a good night, dude. Hopefully you sleep good. B1, that's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, we need 2 of these. Alright, that explains. That explains a lot. Alright, so we got that one. I honestly wasn't paying attention to that. I cannot believe I missed that. I need that. Put the green, then the black. So that way that's like that. We'll put that one there. Put this one here. That, and then the other brown one. And then the 4. So that way it covers up. I don't know why. B1, yes, you can do the circle. Alright. So apparently this... Okay, if that's like that, then the green and black have to go... Well, technically it would be up. Broke it. Alright, so we gotta put the other one. I'm about to call it quits tonight. I'm gonna end up dropping something really bad. Alright, so then we put the green and the black down like that. There we go. I agree with that. I agree with that comment about George Lucas. I know, Shiloh. Look, hey, I ain't got to work tomorrow. Well, technically, I am working tomorrow. You'll have to stay tuned. All right, so now that we got that, sweet. Now we get to use our hamburger patty. All right, so from here we've got 4 of these things. There we go, like that. So we're gonna add those all around there. Like that, and like that. It's okay, B1. You have a good night. Sleep well. We'll see you around. G-Man, actually, if you, he did not want to make 1 through 9. He didn't even want to make 4, 5, and 6 when he made those. The only reason that he agreed to it, if I remember right, it was like some astronomical amount of money that they were offering him and pressured him, and like they were hounding him so badly that he finally agreed to it. It wasn't that he wanted to do it. Or wait, was that or was that Harrison Ford? For the life of me, I can't remember now. I honestly can't remember now. All right, so this is going to go on the bottom of here. So we got to put this right in the center. If I can figure out the center, there it is. So that's going to go on there like that. This is going to be cool. All right, so now we got two of these ones. So right here where that 4 one, I don't know why they didn't just have us put it on there to begin with. That's going to be on there like that. Okay, it was Harrison Ford. I knew it was something like that. He's probably next on the list. Have you seen all the people dying lately? Um, Ozzy Osbourne died, and then Hulk Hogan died, and then I want to say it was it another wrestler that died? Like it, but I mean we can't live forever. All right, so we got this, and then we got this little green one right here with a little hole in the center, which we all know that's about to be the top of his head. Oh, I missed that. Alright, so we got to put two of the little red ones like this in the side of the holes. Oh, I guess it's only two of them. Okay. That fourth one, the crystal skulls or whatever, that was the dumbest one I have seen ever. I thought that was the stupidest one. You can tell that they were just fishing for ideas, it seemed like. The next generation out of boomers, me? Click. And then we got a little green. That's cool. It looks like a hat. Alright, so there's one on the red one. We got to put another one on the red one. For real, if you guys are new to the channel, don't be afraid to say hi. I see 5 people are watching. And guaranteed, one of them's Shiloh, one of them's Pika, one of them's G-Man, and I'm pretty sure... How old am I? 40... 44? I think I'm 44. Yeah, 44. I had to add that up. I really don't pay attention to my... Your back hurts now? Rainbow. Alright, so there's that part. Wait, that just sits in there? What? Alright, so with this, that just sits in there sideways like that. I don't know why. Huh. Maybe that's his brain or the onion? Gen X is me? Really? That's almost depressing, I think. And everyone left. Alright, so now that we got that on there, now we got two of the black ones. Which one's going to go there, and one's going to go up on this one. So here's that. this is gonna be like the cheese. Cool. Melted cheese whiz. Alright, so there's 2 out of the, or 3 of them. 4, 5. Millennial was people that were born around 2000. So they were after the 90s generation. You had 80, of course, 70s, 80s, 90s, millennials, between Gen X and Gen Z. Rainbow, why do you think you're dying? What ages? I couldn't tell you. I don't follow all that. I laugh at some of the jokes because some of the jokes are just stupid, but 2000 is Gen Z. Well, I know I'm not a boomer because boomers were before me. Well, I kind of figured you were joking about it. But at the same point, I definitely understand when you sit back and go, I hurt, life sucks, I'm done. I get it. G-Man, you got to let us know when you find out that info. All right, so we got, oh, whoops, I forgot the other piece of cheese. Oh, I got to put this down now. I still don't understand that. All right, so we need this one right here. Then we need 3 of these blues. So one's going to go here. One is going to go, we're going to make a giraffe. We are going to make either a zebra burger or a giraffe burger. I don't know how, but we're going to do it. Gen Z is up to 28. I was born in 1981. All right, so one more blue one here. Something tells me I'm going to want 2 of these, and it doesn't tell me to make 2 of these. Okay, so I got to get... These pieces are always cool. I like these for the rail pieces. Let me figure out which way to turn this. They look like that. I like these ones. Rainbow. Alright, so 2 of those on the bottom of a 4. So that way they're pointed outwards. And then we gotta build 2 of these. So there's 1, 2. We got 1 more. And then these are gonna go here on the outside of that. When I find the other one, there we go. That way that looks like that. Now we need a 6, 2, 4, 6, and that's gonna go middle. And then on top of that is a 4. And I can almost guarantee this is gonna tell me to make 2 of these, and I'm gonna be like, because I see all the pieces here to be able to do that. There's 1 in there, and then 1 more. This can go right here. I'm the first year of millennials. Oh God. Save me. Please save me. Alright, so now that we got that there, now that is going to go right onto here like this. And like I said, I can guarantee we're going to make a second one of that because it's going to go on this side over here. I don't know why they didn't. Oh, unless that's where the face goes. Gen Alpha? What? Building old sets is satisfying. It really is. The newest generation is Generation Alpha. That's creepy. That's weird. It's different. Oh, cool. I like this next part we're doing. There's the other piece. Alright, so on this part right here that we just put on the gray, we're going to add those two yellow pieces. Then from there, we're going to grab this orange and put that one there. And then we're going to put another one here. "2013, that's weird. Wow. Oh, I don't mind being classified under anything, but I've heard people give millennials so much crap about not being smart, and I'm just sitting back like, I don't understand. I don't know. You're Gen Z? That's crazy. Like, I didn't realize all of that. That's neat. It's neat to know. That's crazy. I can't believe I'm first year millennial. Okay, so after we get that on there, then we need two more little small. So finishes out the inside here. Jim Carrey styled humor. Um, yeah, yeah, I can understand that. All right, so now that we got that, from here, we can take this and he now has a tongue. Now, if only I had Jim Carrey's money, that would be kind of nice. I was right. We are doing a second one, but I bet this one's gonna actually like get finished off though. All right, so we're gonna start with one of these, and then we're gonna kind of build it up the same way we just did to begin with. So here's that. Then we've got, yeah, the two. I was right at least. All right, so there's one. There's two. We can go ahead and put that on here. And then we gotta make other one. So there's that one. BC or AD, Rainbow? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna still add the 6 like we did before, and then the 4 like we did before, and we're gonna add 4 like we did before. And I was right, this is the backside. I don't know why they didn't just have us build 2 of those to begin with. That would have saved a little bit of hassle, I guess. Alright, so now that we got that, we'll line these up. Line those up. Press that on there. There is the start of our hamburger. Who are you talking to, Rainbow? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now that we got that happening, sweet. All right, so now we get to the back of the hamburger, which is going to be, yeah, this one. So on that 4, we're going to throw that one. Then we gotta make more cheese. Why? Because more cheese is delicious. At least on a hamburger. Cheeseburger. A burger! Detergents! You guys ever watch South Park? Alright, so now that we got the flat pieces made. So that is going to go on here. Make sure I line this up right. It's going to go on here like this. So it covers up this right here. This right here. I don't understand that. I am not meant to understand. Alright, so next, we got to take from the center there, is we're going to put on that gray piece, another green piece on the middle of that. Good to see you back. Ooh, alright, G-Man. Peace out. I'll see you later, dude. So now that we got that on, now we can put our green right in front of there. I still don't understand. I don't know why they didn't. Oh, hey, I'm missing those. Okay, we need how many of those? 2 of each. Okay, so I need those ones. The little odd shaped ones. There's 1, 2, there's 3, and 4. Alright, so from the back side, there, we gotta add these. Wait, what? Oh, because it's hanging off the back. Okay. So one's going to go there, one's going to go there. Alright, so where those are, we're going to add that one here. Then we're going to put one directly on the other side. I hate that when my phone's about to die. Dude, that drives me nuts. Mas queso. Alright, so we got that flat piece there, and then this flat piece there. Tomato. So we got the red, we got flat yellow, then we got the reds. Oh, that's got to be sideways. Two, 3, 4. All right. That's what that should look like. There we go. I'm trying to show you guys the best I can. All right, so then that's going to go right on top of the black one. So that's going to be like that. Thought I was going to lose it again. It's scary because I don't want to drop it on the keyboard and then like have everything just go pitch black again. That really creeped me out the last time that happened. Alright, so we got two of these ones that are going to go next to it. Right there's one. Right there's the other one. And then we got two more of these. So they're going to go off to the side, right beside it. There we go. Now that actually looks like a slice of cheese. Derpa delicious. Derplishness. Derplicious. Alright, so we got this round piece and another green one like what we were just looking at. Throw that right in the middle of, as soon as that goes on. There we go. I really wonder how this would go with trying to do this out of like just some super duper random set. We got extra pieces. Now for baggie number 2. I'm really happy about this. I'm so glad everyone joined me tonight. Like this, I have an absolute wow. That is a thick noggin right there. Hi, dog. Like literally sitting right across from me is where one of the dog cages are. And the dog just like popped its head up and like looked at me like, I think it's looking awesome. I can't wait to get this finished. Like that's actually gonna be like a full blown like handful of cheeseburger. Alright, so out of the second one, we have got two of the gray ones, which is gonna go right beside. So one of them is gonna go here, and the other one is gonna go right there. Where that looks like that. Ooh. This one's going to be a hard one. Not like really, but... Alright. So we need this piece here. Then we need a 3. That's going to go... Oh, that's weird. Okay, so that 3 is going to go off to the side. And then we're going to have a little single one that's going to come up underneath of there. So that way it's 3 wide. That's weird. Alright, 2 little red dots on... Okay, on the brown. Almost looks like it's going to be blood. Oh, my eyes. And then for the front, we're going to add another one of the brown ones. Oh, we got to make 2 of those. Okay. Alright, so start with that. And then we'll do that one right there. And we got to get... There it is. So that right there. Then we got to put this one in front. So it holds there. Then we got to put the little red ones, one now, one here. Alright, so now that we got both those, okay, cool. So that's going to take up the rest of this right here. Just going to go right there. So it's going to go, there we go. This is so weird. Okay, so we got this one right here. We got to add a single red one. We got to make 2 of these. Putting the little red one on the bottom side like that. And this is actually going to come off of here behind the green. where it comes like that. There we go. Ah, that almost looks like a smiley face by itself. That's cool. I love it. Alright, so we need the two little red ones. And those ones... Oh, those are just going to go... Cool. So that's going to go like that. So it goes around the front and creates the tomato. Heck yeah. This is... Dude, this Durr Burger is going to be awesome. I can't believe it. I wish I would have started all this stuff years ago. Like, actually being able to do this, like, years ago. So is this... That's cool. I wish we could... Alright, so that goes right above the tongue. So there's the tongue. But that would be neat to take and put the... To put, like, clasps on there so you could, like, raise the tongue. I don't know if that'd be possible. Alright, so there's that part. Now, stretch out my legs before I start getting in too much pain. Again. Alright, so we need the brown, this thing. Then we need the 3. Alright, so that's going to go here like that. Then we need 2 more of those, which are going to go down. So there's that. Oh, come on. Next page. Ding! Alright, so from there, we get the other 5 coming sideways. So it would be like that. We got 2 blues coming off the backside like that. Alright, so there's that part of that. And then, yeah, we just need the other black one so we can finish off the main part of this. Can't wait to get this built. Alright, so there's that part. Alright. Now, we just need... Yeah, alright. So on this side, we got the little half moon things. So that ends up looking like this. Because we need... Alright, hold on. Okay, so that one's going to go here. Then this one is going to go here. Where that looks like this. Oh, it's only doing that little itty part right there. So far, anyways. So we got that with this. So the little X is going straight through. And then we need this thing. That's a weird looking piece. That's kind of cool. The chat thing said, that's what it shows on my side too. But it's good to see people sticking around. I mean, I can't be upset. Tonight has been awesome. It really has been an awesome night of being able to stream. I've seen a lot of everybody on tonight, and it really does. It makes me very happy. Alright, so once we get this put together, then we're going to take these guys these to where they're facing towards the end of their rows. Here's So Pika, you got any ideas for things to do on the channel? Other than $1 million giveaways that I can't do? I would love to do something like that. I would love to do like, I've seen some of those streamers do that kind of stuff. I would love to do something like that. That'd be so cool. What would the trigger? uh, 5? With or without the crayons? Bubbles! What's up? Yeah, you didn't miss the stream tonight. You didn't totally miss it. Bed's overrated. I actually kind of like that idea. I like that idea. Because I was thinking about putting like reviews, like the hashtag like reviews, and unboxing and stuff like that. And honestly, I forgot to do that tonight. Mostly because I really wasn't sure if I was going to get to the other stuff. So, but I've got enough sets that I can definitely do that. All right, so we get to start putting on more stuff. Why? Because Durr Burger. Yes, and I'm very happy to see that you finally made it. Because for real, it seems like you were getting pretty upset about missing the streams. Ooh, that's an interesting piece that I've never seen before. That's a weird little piece. Kind of cool. Actually, I can't really say kind of cool. It is neat. All right, so now we need 2 of those. Those are gonna go right like that. So there's 1 and 2. MOC reviews. I want to try and do that kind of stuff. All right, Bubbles. Hold up. First, let me add the other half here. There we go. Now we got at least that half. Are you ready for Mixel Max? This dude is cool because he's got his own little set of teeth. Oh no. Oh, I broke it off. And like the way I did this is like all these little pieces move. And this dude even has tattoos. But I gave it pink toes. But that's the cool part about trying to build them like out of scratch, out of just random Legos. Like none of these are from, I've never bought the Mixel sets before, which I really wanted to, but I never did. But that's Mixel Max. That's from the Frozen. I can't remember the name of it, but yes, It is totally awesome. All right, so from here we get to put on more body armor. Frosticons, yes. Sorry. I really am. I am so bad with names. I'm so bad with names. All right, so then this goes on the other side here to where that there we go. To where that looks like that. And I'm pretty sure the next step is probably the other bigger pieces. If you look on Amazon, you can find the Mixel sets, but fair warning, they're like 60 pieces in these sets, and you're looking at a minimal of $30 a set. It's bad, but they are the coolest. Actually, Peakzilla, I found them on the Lego app. I found the instructions on the Lego app. They've got it under the retired sets. I said the same thing. Hey, I was right. Now we get to put these big behemoths on a single little itty bitty block. Please don't die on me. 2 and 3. That is so. That is so unstable. Like that is literally all that's holding it on. Oh, this is so bad. I didn't get them. I did not get them, Bubbles. I literally just got the instructions from the Lego app, and I'm not kidding you. These are all different colors and sets and stuff like that that I have been, and it's not just that. There's like several different things that I've got going on. Because I even took the Under the Sea set and ripped it apart in order to try and find pieces to try and build that Mixel. But it actually worked out really well. Okay, cool. So at least I know he's not going to fall apart. We get to give him. Wait, where does the hat go? Oh, that's going to go. No, really? Wow. That snaps on the unconventional way. Because that's like in the center blocks. I wonder how durable this is actually going to be. Durable. Durable. I told you, man. They are expensive. They are expensive. But yes, like Peakzilla just said, that's an entire series. That 9 pack is an entire series. So you get all three. There's like, and I don't know which one you were looking at, but each set has 3 different packs, and then each of those 3 packs makes one big droid. Yeah, $850 is. I couldn't do it. I could never justify that unless I were to make $1 million on what I'm doing. I I could not justify that. It would be awesome to have them though. I mean, there's no lie. All right, so now we can start putting on the rest of the awesomeness to the awesome. That is so totally awesome that it could have made its own panda movie. It's that awesome. Oh, what? That's weird. So on the little green pieces here, you actually get to put like other little pieces on there. It is all good, Rainbow. Hopefully you have a good night. Dream of puppies if you would like. Hopefully we'll see you around for the next stream. Ooh, the Marvel mech sets. Okay. 15? Really? Huh. That's cheap, especially for Marvel. Marvel, not marble. Marvel. We got eyes. This is gonna get banned for nudity. Alright, so now that we've got our two little... Now we get to put our eyeballs. I'm glad I finally have eyeballs. Those don't sit in there very well. That's really weird. Because, like, for real, that barely sits in there. This rocks. I don't care. This rocks. I'm Durburger. Oh, you got a Batman one? Sweet. Derp. Well, seeing as how this is the only one, I don't think we can screw this up. And at least we get to add that part to it. This is like those gigantic toothpicks they put inside of like double-decker sandwiches. Oh, man. Oh, okay. So we start with this. I still don't get it. Is that really supposed to be his brain? Is that what rattles around inside there? Makes sense. Alright, so now that we got that, now we get to... I don't think we broke anything, but it sure sounded like it. Give us stubby arms and legs and a hat. We could do that. I could do that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Sorry. Hmm. Skip it. I'll just do it this way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I promise it's worth it. Oh, I love this. Just give me another second here. I promise it is worth it. It is going to be worth it. Y'all better share this everywhere. Oh, no, 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 no. I know I've got the pieces. I know I have the pieces. Uh, uh, uh. Yes. Yes. Where are the Mixels? Hold on. Give me 1 second. You wanted Mixels? You've got Mixels. Like I said, we went from creating Chillbro, Chillbro, chill out, bruh. Come on, man. To Derp Skull. I cannot believe this. I'm either completely mad or I'm a moron. I don't know which is worse. Oh, this is great. Derp, derp. Oh, I cannot believe this. This is great. I think I'm keeping him this way. I, I am leaving him this way. I think I'm going to use him in future post. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that was great. That is so cool. We gotta give him his hat though. I cannot stop here. We gotta give him his hat. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm going to. Peakzilla, I'm keeping him. He has to stay. Alright, so we gotta do that, this, put another flat piece on there, and then the round that is so great. That is so cool. Yes. Yes. He is the mascot for the channel. Absolutely. This guy is never coming apart. That is so freaking cool. Brought to you by Burger Man. I like it. I like it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a top hat. Stack of hats. The Mad Hatter. Oh man. Oh, what to call you? What to call you? What should we call this guy? For real. I don't have any hats. Like the best I would have is like something like this. But God, this is great. This is so great. Okay, I gotta finish off the rest of his head. Because I know the rest of his head is. Yeah, so we've got these. And then at the side, we've got these. Because I do want to finish off the rest of his head real fast. Because we gotta give him. Derp Sally the Third, the Esquire. Oh, man. All right. So at least at the moment, Sir Miss Dirtburger, Miss. Remember, I gave her pink toes. Miss Dirt Dirtburger. I can't. The olive is his brain. Really? That makes way too much sense. That makes way too much sense. I can't believe this. This is so awesome. I cannot believe, yes, this is so going to be the channel's mascot. Surmus Dirtburger. Surmus Dirtburger. Dirtburger. That's awesome. I am so glad you guys were here tonight. That is so funny. Oh, this has been great. See, the one I want to get this one. Because I always thought this one was an awesome skin. I don't even have that for a skin. Nope, just thought of it. You know what? That I'm good with that being the idealistics for this thing. I got to figure out how to put a hat on him. I've got to figure out how to put a hat on him. That's awesome. All right, well, it is late enough. Like for real, I don't even know what time it is. It is 1 o'clock. Um, I'm going to sleep for a little bit, and then as it is already today because it is 1 a.m. Um, I'm actually going to be able to try make the hats brick built. That's what I was gonna do, but I can't. I really honestly don't know. I got to think about how to do that. Maybe that'll be part of tomorrow today. So today later, I actually will be on, not just for a couple hours like it is tonight, but I will actually be online for anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. Because I really, like I said, I want this to be my job, and that's going to be a pretty good test. And I'm really hoping it goes well. Um, but when I do that, I think I know what set I'm going to build, but I have a lot of options, honestly. So, um, maybe that'll be part of what we do tomorrow is build Dur Sir Durburger a hat. I actually think that will be because I think if I start with this piece right here, I can build down and I can build up. So I think that might actually be a really good idea. I'm gonna leave that with Durburger, Sir Durburger, Sir Durburger. I'm gonna leave that with him tonight. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get going. That way I can go to bed. I've got a lot of cleanup because that was awesome. I still can't believe we still got Maximus, Mixel. Anyways, for now, peace out, Peakzilla. I will see you later. Sir Durburger the Third Esquire. I think I kind of like that. I think I kind of like that. Before I totally log out. There we go. Sir Durburger the Third. Peace out, y'all. I will see you in the next video.